I just have to clear my throat, bro. You know what I mean? Pause. All right, people. Hello and welcome to the End-to-End Football Podcast. You're here with myself, Abs 1010. Wasn't the greatest weekend. And someone up there is smiling a little bit too much already. But let me just ask, how are you feeling, SAS? Sean, how are you feeling?
I'm okay, 3 points in that. Let's go.
Yeah, swifting or moving. I don't even want to introduce you because your name is winding me up already, bro. Who the hell is Mr. Fax Machine FC, bro? For those that don't know, that's Kuda, the Real Madrid fan. Obviously, we know what he means by the Fax Machine, but
come on.
Anyway, how are you feeling anyway? You shouldn't be feeling too good. Your team lost.
How are you feeling? But, bro, Palace might have lost, but you know what I mean? They're safe. Once again, Premier League status confirmed. Objectives met, unlike your team. You know them ones there.
Well, we're still fighting. It's not all done and dusted yet.
You're definitely fighting, boy. You're in a scrap. You're going to hell and back right now. You're in a big scrap, boy. But yeah, we're good. We're blessed. You know what I mean?
All right. So where are we going to first? I think we should just go straight to like the Liverpool game against. I don't even know who they faced against, but yeah, Brentford. Let's talk about Liverpool and Brentford. Innit? Let's just start there.
Let's not start there. You know where we're starting. Seeing as you're the one hosting, run the thing, big man. Let's go, Joe.
Well. What do you say, man?
Well. See, the good thing is about failures is when I see it coming, I don't get so hurt. I remember being on this podcast last time and I said straight off the bat, I'm worried about our away fixture. Both of you went with your chest and turned around and said, you shouldn't be worried about West Ham away. Everyone's killing them. My face then is the same face I'm making now. Blank. Because I know my team. I know my team like to do things the hard way. Pause. They like to do things the long way. Pause again.
We're not going to get anywhere today.
It's just being difficult. Let's just start off here. Because I know there's a show, there might be a live show later on with the United fans, and I'm going to say exactly the same thing. So I'm just going to get into it right now. This has to be the last season for David De Gea. It has to be his last season. I'm done. I'm done. Enough is enough. It's a must that he gets sold at the end of this season. A must. I don't care who owns the damn club anymore. I don't care if he's Mr. Broke, billionaire, Radcliffe, or the real billionaire, the real money man, the Saudis or Qataris, wherever they're from. I don't care who owns it, even if it's the Glazers. This has to be. It must be his last season. I don't want to watch this guy cost another manager top 4 because he's done it 3 times already. I've watched him do it 3 times already. And I've watched him do exactly the same sort of thing where he lets goals go past him that no one can understand how on God's green earth has that gone in.
But hasn't he saved you some points though?
Huh?
Hasn't he saved you some points over the season though?
I don't care. He cost us when at the wrong time.
So it's people like
he's got the most clean sheets, isn't it?
Yeah,
I don't care.
But it's people
That's
like
the end. Listen, we are Sentiment FC. Why are we keeping him? In fact, I'm going to add further. Any player that was here during Jose's reign should have gone by now.
So is that Martial as well? Was Martial there?
Yep. If you were bought
or you've
before
retired,
Jose
you've officially
and
retired
Jose's
from
reign, you should be at the club now.
So
because that's systematic failure that these players have produced for us since then.
So yeah, Martial FC
to go.
Huh? You heard what he said?
I said you are Martial FC, innit? Martial FC, or you're
Listen,
done.
Martial's been struggling. I think he needs to break away. He needs to be gone anyway. There's no point going on alone. We're not fighting anymore. I'm Man United FC first, not Martial. So it's time for him to go. It's time for Lindelof to go. Time for De Gea to go. It's time for a lot of players to go. I'm done. They're all
about
gone.
3 weeks. This man, he would back Martial to a T. That's how you know the pressure's on now, boy. The pressure
It's not pressure. It's sensible. I've decided that I don't want to be Sentiment FC. Like I sit here and think of look at all the other big teams. Yeah, which big team will keep a bunch of players that have been proven failures for this long? No other big team will act like this. If we are apparently a big team, we gotta start acting like one. These guys need to go. So we need to go. Those with the weak mentality that we've been watching.
These guys here, we need some names here. You know, what I mean, you're just saying these guys. You know,
I said some names. I said Lindelof. I said Luke Shaw. I said anyone connected to the Jose reign. Anyone from Jose to Ole to Ralph Ragnick. I'm even gonna put some people that were around during LVG.
All right, okay. Let's.
That's a long line of failure.
That's a lot of people. So let's try and make this easier. Name us who you keep, and obviously this should probably be people you can fit on one hand from the way you're sounding today.
From our team,
who are you keeping? Saying these are staying, and the rest of you can cut.
Before you ring off the names,
Martinez.
Yeah, before you ring off the names, so that means you named 2 of them already. Yeah? So that means you're keeping Anthony, Sancho, all of them man there as well. Yeah,
they have a very short lifeline for me.
He's gonna name the names, isn't it? Name the names. Let's see.
Let's go. Sancho has a short lifeline, but he will stay. Rashford is from academy, so there's no point mentioning him. But Casemiro stays. Eriksen stays, but he's probably going not to last too long.
That's my first surprise.
Too long. Okay. Bruno stays. Obviously, I said the other 2. Weghorst, bye. He's gone. Absolutely gone. He's gone. Don't you back? I said,
I like
really
him.
Don't
I
need to
think it's
mention.
been good for you.
But I think shut up. Shut up. Wait, not watershed yet. Shut up. Shut up.
I said I like him, you know. Weggy and that.
Yeah, Anthony and Sancho short leashes. I think the only person that gets a clean slate, sort of, is Wan-Bissaka, and that's because he's the one-on-one defending it is hard to copy, but he doesn't mean he's starting. I would run a right back ahead of him. So
who signed him?
He came, I believe it's Ole. But that's why I mentioned it specifically separately and said he's the only one out of the what I've just said that maybe can stay only because he has a unique ability. Everyone else, I've had enough. Because as I'm watching these games, especially the games that we're struggling, it's the same weak mentality that I see all the time. It's the same thing. And I remember I saw it last year. I saw it the year before. I saw it the year before. I saw it the year before. Why do we keep repeating it? Like, credit to this man for winning the trophy with these guys. I don't know how he's done it. I think he deserves a new contract for it because I'm watching these guys play now. I'm thinking he must be losing his hair. He holds a little bit of blame, but then at the same time, that little bit of blame. Boy. What can he do? Look at the squad he has.
I'm not gonna lie. For me, obviously, most of the blame is with the players. I 100% agree because these men have been here under how many managers?
8 seasons plus
have been rubbish. Do you know what I mean? You know, or not rubbish fully, but rubbish when it matters. Do you know what I mean? Fine, losing a final against Villarreal and that. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, bottling to that. Yeah, man. These man, there's a long history with these guys, but your man there in your background, 10-10. I mean, my biggest thing with him here is Weghorst. I mean, for someone that's supposed to be such a good manager and have an eye for talent, how he continues to play who, for me, is the worst player in the top half of the Premier League, arguably the worst player in the league for me, to be honest, because I think he's absolutely rubbish, Weghorst. He has no attributes.
To be honest,
there's not even nothing I can say, oh, you know what, but he holds up the ball or he bullies defenders or, bruv, there's nothing. He's useless.
Bro,
what does he see?
I would even say this now, yeah. I saw how quickly he brought Martial back into the team because he realized he can't play with this guy anymore. So now it becomes a situation of he has to rotate, change something up, do something slightly different, which now means he has to play Vegas. But then that again, this is why I said I give him some blame. Then sometimes I feel bad that I'm giving him blame because it's kind of out of his hands. He has to rotate the team. I don't know how many games. I think we've played over 50 games already this season. He has to rotate at some point. And unfortunately, the rotation includes.
He wasn't rotating though for a while. Remember,
he wasn't, but now he can because Martial is fit, right? So you can see that he plays Martial most of the time first, and then he go, okay, I need to rest Martial at some point. Okay, Vegas, you have to come in. It's not a pretty picture. It really isn't. It's really not a pretty picture.
You're right about that, boy. It's definitely not a pretty picture, but because
I don't mind the picture, you know. It's not too bad over here.
Hey, it's not 9 o'clock yet, bro. Shut up, bro. Listen.
So now top 4, you guys are making a mountain out of a molehill now. Because
mountain, bro. We needed 2 wins.
Because Liverpool are breathing. They are breathing on your necks, boy. And they don't look like they're about to budge anytime soon.
Bro, all we needed was
like I said,
2 wins.
You in your heads, just say Liverpool got 71 points in it. And you, man, just to make sure you finish above that. Like, you know what I mean? Because you can't even count on Liverpool dropping points right now because the form they're in now, especially when they've got this target in their head, like, yep. And they can see both of the teams in front of them are wobbling.
Yeah, just the idea of touching top 4 after a bad season. Exactly. Of course, they're gonna go all out for it.
Of course, after this season, but when they can see top 4, and they've already seen off Tottenham. Or Tottenham, actually, to be fair, Tottenham have seen off themselves.
Exactly,
they've seen off of themselves out of the thing. Yeah, Newcastle, you know, they might wobble as well because they're looking a bit shaky now. You know what I mean? But Newcastle just don't know them. You know what you get. You never know with Newcastle. But you, man, it's looking very worrying. I'm not gonna lie. Even that Chelsea game that I had down as a banker, I don't know if that's even a banker now.
Listen, for me, okay, we got Wolves. I think we'll be okay there.
Wolves are kind of playing well as well, you know.
They're grinding, you know.
Yeah. Bournemouth away. I can't believe I'm saying this, bro.
Yeah, Bournemouth away is not easy still.
My head is spinning. My head is spinning. And then it's 2 home games. But my thing is, the fact that the idea that we could have to leave it to the last 2 games to secure top 4, we're going to be panicking. And as I said, all these players that have systematically failed for 8 months, you think all of a sudden they're going to be up for the challenge of winning the 2 games because they need to.
Yeah, but you know what, Abbas, let me. To be fair, you can't really blame all them players as well because the reason why some of them are playing is because of injuries. They ain't been playing week in, week out. Now you want them to come and do a job for you.
Okay. You were being sensible. I thought you were about to say something to rattle my cage again. So just cool.
Bro, you're already
you're partly right. You're partly right. Yes, you're right. But this is also why they're on the bench. If they ever wanted to have an understanding of, why am I on the bench? Actually, to be fair, Lindelof has been handling himself all right. He's been handling himself all right. I mean, I think when I'm looking at the game, parts of the games that I expected to be a problem were a problem. So their aerial ability, of course, that's going to be a problem. Every corner they put it on De Gea, of course, that's going to be a problem. We know that's going to be a problem.
Everybody knows he's shaky when it comes to corners, and
everyone knows. And then you know the worst thing is, Sevilla game, because everyone doesn't like Maguire, we all blame. 90% of the fans wanted to blame him. Oh, it's his mistake. It's his mistake. It's his mistake. Like, we're ignoring the fact that De Gea has done this to Varane. Eriksen in Brentford game at the beginning of the season, he done the same thing to Casemiro just the last game.
But then Maguire called for that ball though.
If you're a player and you can see the whole picture and you can see that guy has not looked over his shoulders, you don't pass the ball to him.
Bruv.
Like, Casemiro calls for the ball and then you give him the slowest ball possible when he's about to get the same treatment that Maguire got. Luckily, he is a better player. Martinez is a better player. That's what he got away with. Varane actually led to a goal against Newcastle. Like, he is here. He's sabotaging his own teammates.
But then
What you say? He's playing against you.
He's playing against us, bro.
Wait, that is the. You know what? That's why it's funny. But you know what? If you was to drop De Gea, who's your second goalkeeper?
Hey, you see, notice it. I never said drop him. I said this has to be his last season because I can see the dudes behind is Butland and what's the other you? I can't
How's Butland found himself at Man United?
Big man
on Palace.
He knows he's not playing.
No, because you know why? Because they had to give back the Newcastle second goalkeeper.
Yeah,
they had to get someone in.
They took him back. But
I know someone that was laughing though yesterday, and that's your boy Henderson.
Oh, but what he can.
I'm sure he was somewhere.
Brother,
laughing.
He
believes in his source. He's already watching. Like, you see, they should have never sent me to Nottingham Forest. Boy, you know what I'm saying? no, but actually, let's go into the game because you've spoken about.
I think you're. By the way, I think this is right. I'm worried, but
your manager.
He's
your manager came
out.
Your manager came out and said that you still want to give him a new contract. Didn't it?
Oh yeah, but the manager came out and said he wanted to keep Ronaldo, so we don't need to listen to any of this.
Yeah, but Ronaldo dug himself a grave there, isn't it?
After that interview, Ronaldo, bro. After that interview, Ronaldo, he didn't give you man no choice, bro. You know what I mean? In any case,
give me 1 second. I'm still hear you.
Look at this guy, bro. He can't take the heat in it. You know what I mean? Man's going to shed some tears, but we can see you wiping the tears away, bro.
Get some tissue, big man.
Yo, stop that. It was hey FIFA. I'm wiping my nose. Don't try that, bro.
It's only top 4, bro. You know what I mean? It's not that bad, big man. But actually, let's actually go into the game.
Hey, someone bring this guy in because
hold on. I said De Gea is not finished. Wow,
anyway. Brother.
Let's go into the game before the foolishness. Yeah,
it's not foolishness, Kuda. I love this because he'd probably say Wenger's is a good game. Get him in there, bro.
absolute foolishness. But in any case, the actual game though, because he didn't start too badly. He hit the bar post before the goal.
Couldn't finish.
Before the goal, you were the better team.
Yeah,
and then De Gea done what De Gea done, which I mean, that was ridiculous, man. I mean, that ball was dribbling towards him, bro. How? Maybe he should have used his feet because his feet seems to be better than his hands. Like, what's really good with this guy?
You asking? How am I meant to explain that?
I'm asking.
How am I meant to explain that to you, bro?
That's your guy, bro.
I've been seeing this season after season. How am I meant to explain that to you, bro?
The ball moved, didn't it?
I said the ball moved, yeah. Oh my god, bro. De Gea, boy. Oh my, like I said, boy. This is why my name is Facts Machine FC, bro. De Gea is a Madrid legend, blood. You know what I mean? For not turning up, but that Fax Machine, blood, is a legend. When they finish the new Bernabeu, bro, they need to build a little trophy, a little statue of a Fax Machine. That one's there, bro. We would have never won all this Champions League if we were that idiot, like, in our goal, boy. Never. Absolutely not. But anyway, I'll put the agendas aside.
This is what I'm talking about. This is Sentiment FC, bro. Sentiment FC, bro.
This is the same thing I said. You forget everything what he's done.
I'm not gonna lie.
How much more pain?
I'm not gonna lie, Sean. I want to roll with you for the bands here, but I hate Sentiment FC, blood. Yo, I can't stand the. Oh, but man needs to do this for us, big man. What are you saying?
No,
now,
but even the season, he would have saved them bare points, bro.
Bro,
you understand?
That was more variety.
I'm gonna do a Roy Keane. I'm gonna be a Roy Keane right now. I'm sorry. Some of the saves he makes are reaction saves. They're just reaction saves. They're always within his reach. It's been a long time since De Gea has made a save that I've gone, oh shit, no other keeper. No other keeper is gonna make that. It's been years since De Gea used to do that a lot before. I get it. He earned his nice big fat paycheck contract from it. I get it. Most expensive goalkeeper in Europe, or in the world, actually. Sorry, most highest paid. I get it. He deserved that those times. He don't deserve it now, bro.
Yeah, bro. But look at who he's had in front of him over the years, Maguire. And he's probably used up all his energy and all his leg power.
So why are we keeping him for? Go then.
Hey, long let him stay, bruv. I love it. Bring him in. Let him stay, bruv. And you know what? Declan Rice ran you lot ragged. You know what? You man deserve to lose that game because they should have had a penalty as well, bruv. Because how they didn't give that penalty was
Rules are
diabolical.
rules. Rules are rules.
But you still lost in the end, so I don't care. You're not like that.
Clutching. Shut
I'm
up.
not. How am I clutching?
You're still 36, bro.
Did you lose or not?
Hey, shut up, man. We already know we lost.
But this
Anyway,
is
it
what
wasn't a
I'm saying.
penalty anyway. As
What
the
you mean?
referees have come out and said,
All
it
right,
wasn't a penalty.
All right, I best be quiet.
You know what? Hold on about the penalty. Yeah, but with the game moving like this, yeah, we need to bring this video back. We just need to. We need to bring this back. Where this classic.
This
here,
man
where...
came loaded. That's what I said, bro.
remember this,
bro.
Remember this?
Established international goalkeeper. I am flabbergasted.
Hey, can you pause it for 1 second? Pause before he goes on. Roy Keane actually said he's an established international goalkeeper. Spain don't even pick him anymore. Spain don't pick him. And when they did pick him, he was second choice. But United want to keep him again. Give him another contract.
Somebody's rattled.
Yeah, bro.
Established international goalkeeper. I am flabbergasted. There's got to be some stuff going on at that halftime. If I was Ollie, make some changes, get some lads off the pitch. Lads going through the motions a little bit. Not that United have been bad, but you've got to. I've said flex your muscles. You've got to impose your personality in the game. Spurs have done okay. They've been compact. And listen, they've been okay. But Man United, Maguire, and De Gea. I wouldn't even let them on the bus after the match. I get a taxi back to Manchester. These are established international players, and we're all sitting here, and I know we have to analyse the game. Analyse it till the cows come home. You do your job. We're trying to get in the top four. Not win leagues, by the way. We're just on about getting the top four. God forbid about winning trophies. Shocking. I'm disgusted with it.
And the thing is, I remember that goal. I remember that goal because that goal went through his hands. Then the season before that, he had one against Everton that cost Ole the top four. Like this guy, the first season of Ole, right, when Ole finally got the job, he made so many mistakes. It cost us 15 points. Everyone allowed him. Everyone started turning their heat onto Pogba instead. I'm not bringing him up. I'm just saying, right? Next season, beginning of the season, he makes mistakes. Cost us 12 goals. Everyone allows it. Because he makes some fantastic reactionary saves. Right? From the moment Ten Hag was announced as the manager, I said straight away, this man is going to struggle because he's going to expect him to use his feet. We all know, season after season, you don't want this guy on the ball. You don't want his passing. You don't want him coming out to claim crosses. He doesn't even do it anyway. When a goalkeeper asks the club to remove a coach because the coach was trying to tell him to develop his outfield skills, coming to claim crosses, that's a red flag. Waving red flag. That maybe this guy, we need to think about a plan further than this guy.
Wait, Abbas,
I'm done.
Do me a favor, Abbas.
Listen, let me say this, yeah.
1 second.
I was half asleep during this game. I was watching on my iPad on my sofa. I was like, this. I saw that counter attack. I was just like, brother, it's 1 versus 4. He ain't going nowhere. I see the guys shoot. I look this way to see the time. I came back. I see 1-0 on the screen. I said, what the hell's just happened? Right? Moment I see the replay, I sat back up. Adrenaline was rushing. I was screaming at my iPad screen.
Abbas,
right?
do me a favor. Do the red flag thing again, please.
I ain't doing that again, man. Shut up. I'm not getting clipped, bro. No. Bro, I've had enough, man. I've had enough.
But what about the rest of the team, though? Because I'm quite popping, bro.
Now, we hit the post like 3 times or something silly like that. Like, okay, fair enough. I can go after the boys and say, okay, look, Rashford, I think he has scored 3 goals in the last 2 months or something like that. It's not looking good over there.
Yeah,
right?
We ain't seen this for a while, but you know them ones. Yeah, it's been a minute still.
But again, like people have their dry spells, and everyone else is meant to pick up after that. Like, again, I don't even think the game was out of our hands. It's just that every time these guys won a corner or there was a shot, everyone started panicking. Or De Gea was trying to pass out from the back. Everyone in the team starts panicking. And then he brings us down. West Ham gain a little bit of momentum. Then we get it back. Then we're attacking. Then we're doing...
No, but you know what?
He's just a horrible. He's just.
What's them didn't do too bad against you, no?
No, I didn't say. I don't think they dominated. The way you know how because Mr. Rice is over there. They tried to make it out like, oh, he's a fantastic midfielder, brother.
Do you know what?
He weren't all that. They were all right.
To be honest, judging on that game, yeah, he's better than most of you midfielders in that game. If I'm honest,
nah, I don't listen. Everyone can have some sort of good game. I was not. I thought it was a balanced game.
He's had a good couple of games though.
My thing is, take out that goal.
They should have a
maybe. I mean, you don't know if the referee is going to get. I don't think every week a referee is going to give whatever he gave as a free kick when De Gea got a little love tap on his face from Antonio, right? But I'm looking at that and I'm thinking it's a 0-0, maybe a 1-0 win because again, we hit the post.
Loss
times. No. In the way the season has been going, we've always been sneaking in a 1-0 win. But after that went in, it was dead. It was dead.
Like I said, it would have been diabolical if he had lost because I know it's you lot, and obviously you know me, I want you lot to lose anyway, but I do believe that was a penalty because he's moved his whole arm. That was mad, bro.
Based on the rules, right? And I'm not going to lie, I put my hands up. I was a bit surprised when I heard that because his hand was still in his body and not out of his body. It counts as his body, as it being his body. I'm not going to lie to you.
Did you watch the whole game, yeah?
Yeah, majority of the game, yeah.
Did you watch the referee at the end? Like when they interviewed him not the referee for the match, but the referee that was in the studio?
He's the one that's, I don't know. Okay, maybe it wasn't.
No, it wasn't the one, not the one that was doing VAR. There was one that was in the studio. He said he doesn't know why VAR hasn't given a penalty because that should be a penalty. That's why I said it straight.
Can I go say, we've been moaning about VAR 90% of this season, and that's probably just another one. But again, anyway, like I said, I honestly, as I was watching that game,
I was scratching his neck back, but it's long. It's long.
No, come on, think about it. Yeah? The idea that you lost the game because of that, like you've lost the chance to cement top 4 because of that. And do you think that they is going to come out the next game and not make another mistake that might be taken advantage of in the next 4 games?
Hopefully not.
Yeah, but this is let's before finishing off on this here. Like, by the way, the link is in the chat. In it, you know what I mean. If certain man that want to come on and defend the gear, you can come and do so. And that I definitely want to hear your argument, boy, because that's mad still. But anyway, moving on to the bigger overall picture. Obviously, you got the Carabao Cup. It was looking okay in the Europa League, even though I was a bit confused with the. You know, I mean, like I said, like I alluded to before, I think Ten Hag kind of he's a little bit culpable for his squad management this season, and I can sort of understand it because once again, beyond your first choice centre backs, anything after that, the downgrade is nasty, and the team just don't look the same without them 2 centre backs. It just doesn't, right? And you persisted playing the same team Thursday, Sunday. How can it be a surprise the team is kind of burned out towards this business end of the season? And you're picking up all these injuries. You know, you got to point some fingers towards 10-10 and some fingers towards, obviously, the ownership, do you know what I mean? In terms of lack of investment in certain areas or sticking by certain ways, man. I mean, I'm sorry, Lindelof is another one. Why is he still here? Maguire I can understand because obviously he costs a lot of money. He's hard to get rid of, whatever. But there's certain man, it's like, come on. Man.
I don't even.
But you know what?
The worst thing is I don't really even mind Lindelof. I don't mind him. But Maguire, why is he still here?
Yeah,
he's English, isn't it? The money. Who's going to buy him for? You know what I mean? For the kind of money you man want.
Well, let him be sold for his true price, which might be 30 million, whatever.
Yeah, I don't even think it's that.
No, relax.
But you know what? The one thing I don't understand is right, cool. I'm not saying that Anthony shouldn't have been signed yet, but the more pressing thing that you should have done was gone and sign a forward in it because Rashford is Martial is not reliable. You know he's injury prone.
Yep.
And Weghorst, that was never a viable option. I don't know what you lot was thinking.
That sign was desperation at its finest.
Do you know what's
but the
funny?
thing is, you lot knew you needed a striker. You understand? So why?
We wouldn't pay the 11 million for what's that youth that went Chelsea, man? I always forget his name. Felix. Yeah.
But I don't even think he's what you need, because again,
he's not really, but he would be better than Weghorst.
Oh, come on, man. I think if I train for 6 months, I'll be better than Weghorst, but like, bro, that guy's useless, man. Like, you know what I mean? But again, with Felix, yeah, he'll be like Martial, bro. That's just a, you know, Peri Martial. I'm sorry, like, man. You know what I mean? You just, you know what I mean? Like, come on, nah, bro. You know that kid is overrated. I'm sorry, he's overrated, man. People see a couple of little nice touches and stuff and get gassed in it, but bro, he's again another player that flatters to deceive. He's not very effective. You know, I don't think he would have done much for you guys. You'd have been sitting up there. He looks nice, but he ain't scoring nothing. You know what I'm saying?
You know, one thing that gets me with them is that they know young kids in the academy or in the reserve.
Well, they had a badman young kid, but boy, he turned into Ike Turner, and that, you know what I mean? So it's a bit mad.
Jesus.
Hey, red card for that.
No.
Red card for that.
No. He has to take a break for that one. Nah. Hey, the view shared by Kuda by his own and only him. Yeah, we don't condone any of the madness that's happened with a certain man. So we're just gonna throw that in there now.
Hey, don't know. But yeah, but now, man. In any case, so you kind of played yourself there. But the striker thing, though, I think you almost forget that Ronaldo was there this season, or I do anyway. Sometimes I think, oh, right, Ronaldo was there this season, you know. So at the start of the season, they probably said, oh yeah, we got Ronaldo.
Oh yeah, that's
and
true.
Martial
to come back from injury.
So to then sign another big striker on top of Ronaldo and Martial, I don't think the room was there from a, you know what I mean, wage wise and all that kind of nonsense, and Ronaldo's ego as well. But definitely when Ronaldo left, there's no excuse at that point.
Bro, you man should have gone for Chicharito on loan or something like that.
That's a Chicharito. Is he even still playing football, bro?
Yeah, he's in MLS.
I think he is, but I think he's in South America, bro. So I don't know.
He's in MLS, ain't he?
Brother, we're not doing that. We're not getting about.
Hold on, wait. So don't you think that would have been better than Weghorst? At least he would have scored.
Something tells me that probably wouldn't have been much better. So I'm just gonna say no to that too.
I ain't gonna lie, a lot of things are better than Weghorst right now, but yeah.
But you know, it's the way that Ten Hag tries to use him as well, like as a number 10. What's really going on though?
Because you can't use him as a striker.
Yeah, but you can't use him as a number 10 either, bro.
That's even worse.
The dream is for him to bring the ball down, lay it off to someone, and then we get Rashford in behind.
You think he's Ibra?
Yeah, but he's a recognised striker. If he's not good at that, why do you think he's going to play another position he's never played before? Any better?
Because you know what it is, and this is why I said the blame on Ten Hag is minimum, because
minimum
is it's definitely less than the players and the board.
No. He's to blame. Because at the end of the day, he watches him train. You understand? And he's the one that decides to put him on.
So, and this is my point. He's watched him train, probably sees this guy is never going to score a goal and he's going to slow down our attacks. Let me put him in a different area where he can use his body physicality, which he fails at, by the way. But let's not hold on to this, right? Use his physicality, bring down the ball, bring people in. Because the truth is, Sean, if he's up front, we're dead. Dead. You know like, absolutely dead.
You know,
but what's mad with that is that, okay, so you got a player that's a striker, but then because he's useless as a striker, you'd say, oh, let's move you out of people's way into another position where you're useless. Like, you know, so what's the point of even playing him? You might as well just do the
this is the thing. He has to play him. Remember, as you said earlier,
why though? Why he have to play him?
Because we have to have player rotation. We have to have some sort of rotation.
So why can't Bruno play there and play another midfielder? Like that's what's his Sabitzer or whatever his name is.
Because
he came
on half time. He came off.
I would even rather, that's a good point, Sean. I'd rather play Sabitzer as a false 9. Do you know what? I would even move Sancho to false 9 and bring on a Langbeck to just run up and down. He's better than this guy.
Say a Langbeck. Oh my God!
That year, do you know what? I used to call him Elangbeck as a slander name, but now in hindsight, That's not even a slander name because Welbeck is much better than him, blood. You know what I mean? Welbeck was a much better player than a Lang. I shouldn't even call him a Langbeck, but he's just straight a Langer, blood. You know what I mean?
But you know what? The way that Ten Hag tries to use him is tries to use him like how Joe Linton's used at Newcastle. That's not Joe Linton, big man. He's not good. Don't play him, bro.
Yeah. Do you know what? Yeah, we got a man here that I am curious to hear. I'm very curious to hear this David De Gea defense lead, boy. Do you know what I mean? David De Gea's lawyer is now turned up. He's heard us chat, and he said, "What?
9 minutes. There's
Are you
9 minutes
mad?
until cut off. If I go off camera, you just know I'm swearing on top of my head. Yeah, you see everything shut off. I'm
David De Gea's
swearing.
lawyer and agent has heard all the slander, all the chat, and he said, "Nah, big man, I need to come and defend my guy." Yes, so
No, you know what? He's gonna have a valid point. I like this guy. Bring him in. Let's hear what he's got to say.
Sean,
Yo. What you man saying?
What's up, brother? How are you?
Hey,
no, I don't even want an introduction. I want you to go straight to the conversation.
hey, listen, let's go. Listen, I'm telling you right now, yeah. De Gea needs listen, I'm not saying that he needs to stay, but right now, just like I told you, there ain't nobody else we need to get rid of less than David De Gea, fam, in our team. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, from striker, Martial gone, Weghorst gone, fucking who else? McTominay gone. You want McTominay gone? Maguire gone.
8 minutes until cut off point.
Don't worry, I only got 2 minutes to say this, and I'll say it. Yeah. Maguire gone. All them man we need gone. Fred even gone. Yeah, and we need lots of replacements. Don't even forget there's certain man on the bench that's been collecting paychecks from a long time and still we're not talking about them. Yeah, the only last two people on our teams to win any trophies, yeah, is De Gea and Phil Jones. You get me? Yeah, Phil Jones collecting paychecks until he retires, fam. Yeah, these are the people that we really need to get rid of. Yeah. And the way I see it, De Gea ain't that big a problem, fam, because guess what? Dave still saves, apart from today. Yeah. Apart from today. Yeah. Dave still saves. And that's my opinion. And there we go. I think that's about 2 minutes done.
I agree.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'll let you question him. No.
Bruv, that's your club, boy. You know what I mean? You know I mean,
but you know, I like to hear opinions of other people as well, because you know what, Man United fans, you know, we're very divided on the De Gea thing.
I don't even got a question. I just got observation. So the basis of you saying allow De Gea is because you have worse players, basically.
Oh, definitely. We have more areas. Unless we get Qatar, yeah, there's no point in talking about De Gea. But then because he's the least of our problems. Yeah?
But wouldn't you say that the man that you're talking about, like man that we're collecting paychecks, Fred is in and out the team. The other players you mentioned are in and out the team. De Gea is a starter, bro, and he can cost you games, as we've seen. Isn't that right? Wouldn't that make him push him up to the priority list?
Can I even interject a little bit? Not he can cost us games. He's already cost us Europa League. And he's now going. He might cost us top 4.
Okay, but how many games has Maguire cost us?
Wait, hold on. Maguire is not a starter. Maguire doesn't start
anymore,
right? He hasn't started this whole season. He's never been a starter. Now, if we lose top 4 and we don't get sold with £1 billion debt, you still want to keep this man?
I still want to get rid of Martial first. That's what I'm saying.
We're still going to pay him $250,000 a week. Minimum.
No, we're not. He's taking a pay. He's taking a pay cut, fam.
From 350,000, he's going down to 250, and he's already said he's not going down below that. We're gonna.
Let me be real. Let me be real. Yeah, let me just be real right now. Yeah, I know I'm joking and everything. Yeah, but at the same time, yeah, when it comes down to DDG, fam, yeah. Do you not have any loyalties to any players in your team? Look, I'm sorry about everybody talking about loyalty FC. You should have no loyalty FC. Don't make me say F that because it's not 9 o'clock yet, is it? Yeah. F that, yeah. Because I'll tell you something right now, yeah. You should have some loyalties to some of the people in your team that have done something good for you, yeah. Why should you not? Why can't you ease the man out of the team? Yeah, people laughed at me. Yeah, I got sin binned and all sorts of things when I was on other people's shows. Yeah, and they kicked me out because I said Wan-Bissaka just needs some good time and some good training. Yeah. People laughed at me. I bet you was one of them abs, yeah?
No.
Right?
I agreed with Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah,
I still
listen.
like him.
I put faith in certain players, bro. And I know you know what? And I'll give you this, yeah? I was saying give everybody the one season. And David De Gea has had the season, yeah? But I'm sorry. Up until Martinez and Varane left the team, DDG was playing well. Yeah?
Factually incorrect. He was
What?
surviving. He was surviving. If you watch a United View, there's a tactical person there.
Yeah.
And obviously another guy.
Cam.
Every week, Cameron and I forgot what the other guy's name is. Black guy. Every
You need
week,
flex.
they they pointed out his mistakes to Flex every single week. Even when we had gone to
Marcel.
Marcel. They kept saying, Fleck, this guy is causing us problems. He's sabotaging the team. Again, remember, I've said it. He passed it short to Ericsson for the first for Brentford. He's done it to Varane against Newcastle. Done it to Martinez. He's done it to Casemiro last week. Right? There's others he's done it to this season. He is not playing for us. He's a saboteur.
Listen,
double
the man is
agent.
playing for us. Listen,
double
yeah.
agent.
Come on now. That is
Agent.
just... Listen to
I
yourself.
want to say, I also want to remind people, 3 times this man tried to go Real Madrid, you know. We all remember the main one because of the fax machine.
I'm not being funny,
machine,
yeah.
bro.
I'm not being funny, yeah. You're talking about people want to leave our team, yeah. Who wouldn't want to left our team in the last 10 years, fam?
That's
yeah?
why am I being loyal
I
to
wanted
you
to
then?
leave our team in the last 10 years,
Why
bro.
am I being loyal to you then?
Yeah? No.
Let's come on. Yeah. We're gonna this is the last time we're gonna argue because we're giving this man up there too much enjoyment. You know, man. And I'm not like that. I'm looking at his smirk. Yeah, we need to tone it down. It's not a United channel, so we can't. We have to focus on unity.
What are you talking about?
This man has to go. He has to go. I think this has to be his last season. I think he's 12 seasons he's been here. Is it 12 seasons he's been here?
No, but you have to ease the man out. You can't just... You see, when that comes to the legends, yeah, because I have to put De Gea down as a legend, yeah? Or getting close to the status. I know he ain't won much, yeah? But for somebody to hold it down in the goalkeeper position when we were so rubbish, especially even... Remember, do you not remember last season?
Sorry. Can I ask you a question? The last two questions I'm going to ask you. With Sir Alex Ferguson has tolerated what this guy's doing. Remember his history with goalkeepers. Would he have tolerated this sort of player costing him top 4s, titles, finals? Would he have tolerated it?
Titles?
Yeah.
I don't think David De Gea has
I'm
cost...
saying Sir Alex Ferguson. Wait, Sean. Don't do that.
Yeah, no, because...
Hey, you made me sit up. Don't do that. Yeah.
I'm listening to what you're saying, bro. Sorry.
But listen. Who bought him, fam?
No, but I'm saying that Alex Ferguson's gone through loads of keepers. Barthez, Schmeichel.
Yeah, but you know
Van
what?
der
It's
Sar.
not like
There
he
was
stuck
the
with
other
DDG,
Italian dude
fam.
that he stayed for one season.
DDG never had the best first season or second season.
Yeah, but he kept him and he gave him his dues. He won a title, but I'm saying, would he have kept him this long with the amount of mistakes this guy's making? With the
Listen,
same.
coming close to the end of the career, I think that Alex Ferguson would have been getting in a new goalkeeper now, a nice young one, yeah, one that you think is up and coming, yeah, and you would ease my man up. My man, you're taking a page cut, yeah. If you want to stay at Man United, yeah, I'm not saying things don't come with terms and conditions, you know. I'm not saying that. Let's not be blinded here, yeah. I am a fan of David De Gea. I'm a fan of other people on our team as well. But when it comes to the situation of get some perspective on the team, yeah. Look, I will be giving you an ultimatum, yeah. If you are staying at my team, you're taking a pay cut. Yes, you are. It might be bigger than what he's taking now. If he wants to say no, I'm not taking no more, well, guess what, blood? I'm the manager. You think Alex Ferguson's taking any sort of stick from anybody? It's only because all these managers now are scared.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Yeah? So say you want to ease him out. Yeah, you want him to take the pay cut, and you're going to say he's going to be second fiddle. Do you think David De Gea is going to settle for being second fiddle?
But did you hear what I said? I don't care if he cares. No. If I'm Alex Ferguson, he asked me if Alex Ferguson.
Yeah,
if Alex Ferguson was here for 20, for how much years, fam? Yeah, 15 years, blood. Yeah.
27.
Yeah. Say it again. Say it again.
That's the past. We're
20.
talking about right now.
No. But he asked me a question, fam. Yeah, and I'm only responding to that question. Yeah.
Right,
At the end of the day,
I'm
yeah.
gonna hit you up.
At the end of the day, fam. Yeah. If a manager that's been backed. You know what the fact of the matter is right now. Yeah. Arteta has been backed by the club. Do you understand what I mean? He knows he's in charge. You know, when it comes to that, yeah? My man told Bamiyan to get lost, fam. Bamiyan took a plane to Barcelona trying to get a new deal. You get me, yeah? All them things there. What I'm saying is, does Ten Hag feel like he is fully backed yet? I don't think so, yeah? Does he feel like he's a solidified coach that if he says go, you go? Yeah, the only thing that he's done to prove that situation is the Ronaldo situation, yeah? And I fully applaud the man for the way he dealt with that situation. But right now, I'm telling you, you don't know if the club's going to get sold to Qatar or going to get sold to Jim and still have debt, yeah? So what are you going to do? Upset the apple cart? Why would you do that? I'm going to tell De Gea, blood, you're a dickhead. I got nobody else though, but I'm going to tell you I'm going to tell you you're an idiot. Yeah, right? Yeah.
Oh, it's 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock. You're free.
Yeah. What am I going to do to you? I'm going to tell you you're an idiot. No, listen, even the way he treated Martial at the start of the season was the right way to go about it. Yeah. Put man's arm around him. He told him, listen, you're my number one because I ain't got nobody else. Yeah. I ain't got nobody else. Yeah. So you have to be the number one. Yeah. And when it came down to it, my man still did the same thing as last season.
So who would you, because obviously you wanted to get out, who would you want then? Is there a keeper that you've eyed up?
AC Milan goalkeeper. I've been eyeing him for 2 seasons.
That's bravery, boy. AC Milan goalkeeper. That will cost you. You need Qatar for that one, boy. The way he's playing.
It's probably.
But that's what I'm saying. We need Qatar
because
if you're going to get rid of DDG.
AC Milan, most of the Italian clubs are actually having debt issues. I think AC Milan is part of that. I think a 60.
I hear that, but then they're like in the semi-final of the Champions League, make the final. Do you know what I mean?
Who helped them get there? Who helped them get there? You see the same as man makes in the Champions League.
That's what I'm saying. He's there getting to the Champions League, and then if you man bottle top 4, why is he coming there?
If they wanted 70 million, I'll give it to them. If they wanted 80, I'll give it to them.
Yeah, but hold on, this is going on David De Gea leaving. Right, say you don't get Qatar, yeah? You don't get that now, yeah? And you say you want another goalkeeper. What if De Gea says, I'm not playing second fiddle to no one. I'm staying here.
Fantastic.
I'm running down my contract.
Yeah,
but what if he says he's not leaving? Remember,
no problem. His contract's 18 months left or something like that. Okay, fine. We'll move you to the side. We'll go get the Porto goalkeeper. Forget his name again. Because I think it's Sanchez. But the Porto goalkeeper. Right? I'm not a scout. I'm not writing everyone's name down. Yeah, but right? But those are the only 2 goalkeepers. And then, by the way, again, hit with him, that's 50 million.
Yeah, but ain't you got more pressing issues like in getting a striker than changing the hair?
We have to get 2 for me, this summer, we have to sort out 2 pressing positions, striker and goalkeeper. Because all our attacks start from the goalkeeper.
You happy with the left back?
I'm happy with the left back. I'm happy. I can deal with the right back for another season. I can pretty much deal with almost every area except from striker and goalkeeper for me.
Another midfielder?
Defender.
Oh, that's a must.
Mad?
I can deal. I can remember
I can't deal.
I cannot deal because I tell you this year, we can't do the way we want to play from the back. We can't even do that properly because our centre back has to go into the box to pass to the goalkeeper for him to then put someone under trouble.
All right, let me ask you one question. Yeah, what are our 3 most important positions that we are going to buy for this summer? What would your opinion be?
It's going to be striker, it's going to be goalkeeper, and it's going to be another midfielder. That's what I think he's going to go for.
Are you out of your goddamn mind?
Nope.
Yeah.
Hey, I love this carnage. I love this carnage. You know that. I love it. This is carnage. I love it.
See, this is why I say that the Man United thing is divided. Yeah. If we do not get rid of De Gea, I'm sorry, not De Gea. Sorry, of Maguire, I will. Listen, Maguire has to go. Yeah.
We have Varane, Martinez, Lindelof, Luke Shaw sometimes play there, and then we do have a youngster. I think he's now training with the first team because he's come back from injury. This is based on the report. Yeah, centre back. Based on the reports, we have the other midfielder Mano as well, who's also training with the first team. So that for me is solid enough. Like, remember, I didn't say you're not selling this guy. I'm saying that we want to buy, the things we have to fix. We don't have to fix centre back. We don't have to fix midfield. We have enough midfield.
No. Facts are facts right now. We have to fix centre back, fam. What are you talking about? Look what just happened. We want to play. We'd rather play. Sorry.
They're both back next season.
Yeah, but Varane is injury prone. He's had quite a few injuries.
Very injury prone, and he's not like he's the youngest.
And
we don't really want to play Luke Shaw centre back either.
And Luke Shaw has pretty much almost cemented himself as the third choice centre back.
But nobody's that happy with Malaysia.
Huh? You're the one that said you wanted to get rid of Luke Shaw.
I want to get rid of a lot of players. That's a dream. I want to get rid of all this crap mentality. That's a dream.
You see how the game is taking over his head?
No, I've said it. I've said what I wanted. Yeah. I said what I want. I want anyone linked to the bad mentality for the last 8 years needs to leave. That's what I want.
So basically, you just want
all the Oli players gone.
I might not see it happen, but that's what I want personally because I can't keep watching weak mentality on the pitches. That's me.
All right.
But now, if you're saying
in your team,
which is the most important places to fix for next season to try and carry on. Well, it has to be a striker, it has to be a goalkeeper, and it has to be another fixed midfielder.
So would you take Declan Rice in your team? Just a question for both of you, actually, because you're both.
What price?
No.
What price?
No, because it's going to be over 100 mil. So no,
it's a limit.
No, because he's only got a year left on his contract. It won't be 100 mil. Don't be. It's not. You're not dealing with Daniel Levy, bruv.
Tell me the price.
80 mil. Remember English tax as well, though.
Yeah, but he's got a year left on his contract.
I just want to know a price.
I'll say about 50, 60 mil.
I'll take it.
Then yes.
Of
course I'll take it for 50. For 50, yeah, that makes sense.
That makes sense. 50, bro. No one McAllister and them man are going for 80, bro. He's definitely
going yeah, but that's a different kind of midfielder.
No, but what I'm saying, because remember, he's got a year left on his contract. That's the big thing.
He's English, bro. He will still go for
That's the thing. That's why I asked how much. If you told me
why I said that too.
Plus, I don't want him.
No.
I don't want him.
Tell him.
I definitely don't want
him. You said how much?
No.
70 mil plus.
No.
70, 80,
I'm not going to lie though. How you man turning up your nose at Rice is bad.
Yeah, I'm not saying that he's rubbish.
He's rubbish.
I'm never saying he's rubbish. But if I'm going to have Casemiro for another 2 years.
I'm surprised Liverpool paid 80 for McAllister. I'm very surprised. I don't even know if that's good business, bro, to be honest.
Right? But that's the going price. Look how much you played.
Yeah, do you know what? Yeah. No, but Anthony was drawn out, man. You don't look at the way Man United do deals and then
draw Anthony out. He's always trying to draw Anthony there.
Do not even look at us. Yeah. Don't even look at Man United when it comes to deals, though. Yeah.
Oh, what are you saying? Don't look at me because I bought up. Behave,
yeah. Don't look at me. Yeah, rubbish. Yeah, I tell you, it's rubbish. I tell you, it's rubbish. Yeah, it's rubbish. Yeah, we need to do better deals. The fact of the matter is, hopefully now that Ten Hag's in, that ball man behind my man, yeah, if he's already started. Yeah, he's already started. Like we're taking advice from the Ajax man. Yeah. He's already got his eyes on who he wants, and hopefully the business is already being done. Because any good team that wants to do business does business from now. Liverpool are doing business now. Man City had already done business. Yeah, everybody's doing business.
Absolutely,
we're always slow.
Absolutely. Anyway, man, it was good having you on, brother. You know what I mean?
Joe, I'm gonna probably catch you on the other live later on.
You know I am.
The Hot Mess live is coming up soon.
You know I'm coming. Hey, listen, I'm gonna be there.
It's always good to see you, Joe.
Hey, listen, I love you, man. I didn't get onto you, Liverpool, man. Yeah, you guys are lucky. Yeah, listen, anyway, I'm coming back for you. Listen, next time. Next time.
I spoke to Abbas earlier. I said, "Yo, make sure."
Do you think you're gonna hold on before we go? Do you think you're gonna win all your games though? All your final games? Are you gonna win all your games? I want to hold on. I'm waiting to clip it. Say something.
Say something.
Yeah, I believe so. Straight. I'm gonna back my team. I'm back my boys.
I back my boys, but I'm realistic, innit?
Yeah, but are you?
I'm realistic. No, I'm not gonna win all my last game. No.
Right.
No, I'm not Egypt. No.
Well, judging on this weekend's performance, yeah, you can't back your boys. So yeah.
Listen. I'll back my boys to a point, but I'm realistic. Listen, you men are gonna drop points. You getting top 4?
What?
Are you getting top 4?
What? Oh yeah. I know you heard that question. That's right.
Oh, listen, I'm deep in my mic. Are you getting top 4?
It's not in our hands. If it was in our hands, I'd say yeah. But we have to rely on you or Newcastle to drop some mad points, but it's doable. Judging by this weekend, you both dropped points, so let's
I like
go.
that answer.
We'll see how it goes.
We'll see you at the end.
But you thought you was going clear, innit? You thought you was going clear. You didn't think it was going to get this close, innit? So.
Yeah, I can't lie.
Man, we're so somber right after that.
No, the truth is the truth, innit? The truth is the truth, blood. Yeah, at the end of the day, we should be doing a lot better than we are. But you know what? No, actually, I retract that. Yeah, I take that back. Yeah, you know why? Yeah, because we're doing a lot better than I actually thought we'd be doing. Yeah, if at the start of this season, yeah, I didn't know Ten Hag through and through. Yeah, and I expected the man to make mistakes. And judging from a lot of other managers' first season, I did not expect my man to be where he is right now. And if you all are honest, you're impressed with what he's done this season. So don't chat no rubbish to me.
Say it with chest. Who you talking
I
about?
said it. What?
What manager are you talking about? So I can address this quick.
Oh, yours. Your manager didn't do that good in the first season. Arsenal's manager didn't do that first in the season. Yeah. And hold on. The only manager that can actually say something about their first season is like Tuchel, fam. Yeah. Because
let me.
Because all you managers' first season was rubbish.
All right.
Yeah.
Before I let you go, let me address that quickly. Yeah? Remember, Ten Hag came in at the summer. Remember, Klopp, when he came in, he took over from.
All right. What about your second season?
What? Yeah, he was building the team, big man. He never had a good team. You see, when you got Mignolet in goal and you had Lovren, Skirtle, who else was there?
So he was working with what he had, yeah?
Lovren is a quality centre back.
Yeah, just like Maguire is right now, and so is Wenger. So your number 10.
I tell you what, yeah. I tell you something though, yeah.
Yeah.
He was working with He's working with what he's got, right?
Yeah, but the thing is, like
I'm asking about your second season. You had a whole summer and the January transfer window. Yeah, what about your second season? Where did you finish?
Where did we finish?
Where did you finish your second season? I think it was about 7th or something like that. First season was 8th. Second season was like 7th. You weren't that great. I mean, it only takes a little Google, but I'll tell you, it weren't that great.
But you built the
Ten Hag is outclassed. Listen, if anybody had a first season like this, everybody would be saying it's great. It's only because it's Man United that people are dismissing us.
No one ain't dismissing it, but I'm just, like I said, I'm just clarifying for you now. When Klopp came in, he came in and midway through the season, and he had to deal with the players what he had with, which is Moreno, which you man know from the final. You got Lovren, Skirtle, the rest of them. It's not reaching. It's not reaching. I'm just saying.
Reach was nasty.
You know that was it. Man went like this to get it. Man went.
You know me, bruv. I'm saying, you know me.
I said, Man United, get out.
But you know what? Like I said, it's been a good season. But like I said,
for who?
For you, look, it's been a good season.
Oh, I'm about to say.
What you mean? What you gonna say, man?
Not for you. Not for you.
Don't worry, the season's not over yet, big man. Because you know what? If we
flop now, you got a lot of firepower for me.
You better come with a bulletproof vest.
Love it.
If we go above, you better come with your bulletproof vest.
Listen, if you man go above us, yeah, try know this is gonna be my screen for the next time. Yeah. Oh god.
Nice one, man. Nice one, bro.
Hey, nice one, man.
I love you, man.
Yeah, man. Peace. Easy, man. Oh man, that was jokes. Anyway, boy, let's quickly, since this has been the United show, boy, let's quickly brush over the rest of the games, boy.
You know what? I'm sorry, Kuda, but I loved it. That was a bit of carnage between them two. Two Man United fans arguing. Love it, bro.
This guy was just enjoying the show, you know. Yeah, bro. Let's move on to your team, though, boy. You know what I mean? Nice little dub at home.
Bro.
Home game.
They're grinding out the wins, boy. I like it. It was a bit too late, but they should have done this a bit earlier. But like I said, it's better late than never, innit? They're putting a bit of pressure on the man above us, on the teams above us. They both crumbled this weekend, which is good. Brighton crumbled today, which is even better for us as well. Yeah, I'm not counting Tottenham.
Got moved to today.
Yeah, 5-1.
Brian got cooked, bro. There you go, cooked. Imagine beating Man United and then getting cooked the next game. Yeah. That's insane. But it's that time of the season, isn't it? You know what I mean? You're gonna get them weird results. You know, Everton are fighting for their lives. You know what I mean? They got a lot to play for. Whereas Brighton are kind of in limbo, isn't it? So boy, it is what it is. Boy.
The thing is, if Brighton had won them games, there, Brighton will leapfrog us and United. You know that they would have leapfrogged United by 1 point if they won all them games.
This is again, yeah. This is why I always say, almost on every stream, yeah, that playing for the lower teams, playing well for the lower teams is not the same as playing well for the big teams. Playing under pressure is not the same. It's nice when it's early in the season. You know what I mean? Oh, look at us. We're playing fantastic football. It's so nice. Now when you can actually do something, you know what I mean? When something is there, even Brentford had something, Europa League was looking very possible. Now they're kind of falling off.
Yep.
They're falling off now. Do you know what I mean? But at some point, they went their 7th and 6th.
They were sixth. They were sixth. They were high.
This is the thing.
They were even like top 4. Like the
this is the portion. This is the portion of the season, yeah. This time, yeah, where trophies are won and qualifications are decided. Yeah, this is where these players remind you why they play for Brighton. Do you know what I mean? And why they play for Brentford and why they're not. Do you know what I mean? They're Man City and stuff like that. You know,
this is the business end of the season, as you're saying,
bro.
This is it. You know what I mean? It's a different story. It's a different story right now. So yeah, it is what it is. Boy. So yeah, you might got your win over Brentford. I mean, you do play on the edge, boy. That higher line, whee. Yeah, that thing will give me a heart attack, boy. That's my team for playing with that line, bro. Yo, that thing is stressful.
You know what? That's what I'm saying to you. You don't know what you're gonna get with Liverpool, but just guarantee you're gonna have a stressful game that you're gonna watch, bro. Because, bro, yeah. But like I said, they're grinding out the results. This is all that matters, boy.
What was the
3 points?
What was this front three?
Can you send that link again in the chat for new people to join in?
It should be pinned in the chat on YouTube. It should be pinned at the top.
Okay, I've done it. Perfecto. Yeah. Sorry about that. Go ahead, Dan.
Yeah, man. So obviously, yeah, it was the front 3, man. Was it Gapco, Salah, and Noodles? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
no,
you're not letting go of Noodles, are you?
It was Salah, Jota, and Nunes.
Okay.
Yeah, Gapco was playing as a 10, wasn't he?
I won't start with hate. You know what I mean? I'll start with positivity. Salah. More records. I swear, every time he scores a goal, it's a record. You know what I mean? He's coming to that point of his career. Like, you know what I mean? Every time he bags. I mean, this Salah season, yeah, is very underrated. When you look at the numbers, what he's actually done this season, in what's been really a rubbish season for Liverpool. Yeah, like he has actually been up there. Obviously, your best player by far and away this season is Alisson for me personally. Like far and away, like, you know what I mean? Without Alisson, yo, you would have been skanking with Chelsea and them man there, like, you know what I mean? Like you would have been political way, because your high line, the amount of times I see Alisson just sweep, those one-on-ones, like he's absolutely elite at that way, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, but yeah, Salah, man, I have to give the man the respect, boy, you know what I mean? He's
you know, it's weird that you're saying that because I still don't think he's had, like, I don't know what it is. He's managed to get the goals, but I don't think his performances have been great. Yeah, that's what I don't understand.
But then he performs. Maybe it's just me. Team is performing though. Like, come on, this team. Bro,
yeah.
Oh, bro, for like.
But you know what it is? Because of all, and this is not actually a dig, by the way. Because of all the hype that Salah has been getting for the last 3-4 years, I don't know what it is that I expected him to carry the team better. Maybe it's me, because I'm not even talking about biasness or whatever. It's because I keep hearing, Salah's this, Salah's that, Salah's that. So now I look at performances and I'm like, okay, Salah, step up then. Be the shining light. You can see that with Alisson. Alisson is there. He's still there somehow. But Salah, I think sometimes he just fades into the shadows.
But this is what I'm saying. Like, I
still trolling from the sidelines.
I hear what you're saying, but at the same time, it's like we got to look at it. Yeah, Haaland has come in this season and just been silly in it. So let's take Haaland away from the season, because he's moving like an alien right now.
Yeah.
The top scorer last season was Salah and Son, innit?
Yes, joint. Yeah,
22 goals. There's 3 games left. Salah's on 19 goals. this is a good season. I know, like, is this guy is just come in and just done a Mazzoline with 35 goals and whatever. Yeah.
But you know it.
Yeah.
But like when you look at, especially with how Liverpool are playing now, you know what I mean? Like, you know, last season, this is a team that almost quadrupled in that. He's playing for you know, I mean, a team that's been really poor for most of the season.
You don't get the props that he deserves, innit? And people have to remember he's actually playing on the right wing, so he's doing better than most strikers, number 9s. You understand? So yeah, it's about time.
And the reason I give him his prop this season is because this season he's actually been wide. He's been a lot wider than the previous season where he's been an inside sort of right forward. Whereas this season he's been really, you know what I mean, almost on the chalkboard, you know what I mean? So yeah, respect to Salah and them, man. Obviously Trent is cooking in this inverted thing that he's doing, you know. But then you know me, I gotta move to my agendas, my hate. Noodles. I haven't seen nothing that moves me with this guy. You know what I mean? Mr. Chaos and that. Needs to do more, bro. Because Diaz is coming for that spot, left wing spot. And then Gafco, Jota, and them man there, I think they might even push him out of the striker spot. Where, you know what I mean? You know, he's going to work out.
Best position is, sure. Where do you think his best position is? Bomber Club. How long is taking to answer?
No, you know why I'm taking long to answer? Because he's played best coming from down the left, isn't it? But I told you, once Diaz comes back, it's going to be a wrap, innit? You're going to have to wait until next season to see what happens. But boy, if you don't start putting away the opportunities that he's getting, bruv, because I see what you're saying, because he's had some good opportunities, and Trent should have had at least 2 assists in that game from him. So he's gonna have to step it up next season.
And you look at it, yeah, like, you know, because you know, people online, they always want to massage the stats and but you know, he's played mostly from the bench. He's got 9 goals, you know, second top scorer for Liverpool.
This guy
and all that kind of
that Twitter chat that we were in it.
Yeah. No, but this is people saying it, you know what I mean? They're like, oh, yeah, he started from the bench, but he's got the same goals as Firmino. Firmino's played way less games than him. You know what I mean? So he needs to fix up. And the thing is, for me, and this is the thing, what I would say with a player like Nunes, I would call him Nunes, is if you're playing for Liverpool, who presumably should be challenging for titles and stuff, yeah, this ain't the team to be missing chances, bro. Do you know what I mean? In tight games, yeah, when you go Man City that you're competing with, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's all good for, you know what I mean, the other teams where you can afford to be missing chances because you're just going for top 4 and this kind of stuff. When you're, you know, business end teams, yeah, man, you can't be missing the chances he misses, man. He gets himself in good positions. You know, it's looking very like a certain German player at Chelsea, but you know what I mean? I won't say his name, but you know what I mean? It is what it is.
I wouldn't go that, but I was taking it too far now, big man. You're taking it too far now, big man. It's not that bad, boy. Jeez.
It is what it is. But anyway, let's move to a funny result, yeah. And we'll bring my man in here since it's his team as well, yeah. But I'll just intro this result, yeah. Newcastle against Arsenal. This is a game that a lot of people had on the calendar for Arsenal to lose. And they done the business. But was it too little, too late? Obi, what are you saying?
What's up, guys?
What up?
What's going on?
Not much. Just hang in there, just like my team.
Just hanging around.
Hanging around. You know, just remember that Conte rant about they don't like to play when the pressure is off. You see, that's what it is. The pressure's a little bit eased out and everyone's coming out, oh, we can beat Newcastle. Yeah. We can beat Newcastle before, bro. Yeah. So we're there. But it's good. You know, my worst fear was that we'll just, you know, lose those 3 games, Newcastle, Brighton. Anyhow, Brighton comes to play us chatting about they're good at football. after what just happened, I'm going to lose it. Because this is how they do. They'll just play rubbish. And when they come to us, they're turned into like Real Madrid with PSG genes mixed together or something. Just what is that about? Look at West Ham since they played us. They've turned into like Roy of the Rovers.
Oh yeah, and I'm all for that form. I'm all for that form of West
Yeah,
Ham.
I bet you are. I bet you are.
Yeah,
But
it's
yeah,
gonna be frustrating. What about? Do you know what? One thing I saw in that game, yeah, and I don't know, it's only a small point, but two things that I saw that I thought, if I was an Arsenal fan, yeah, this would really annoy me. Yeah, and it wasn't even just the players; it's the fact that Jorginho played, and we saw the performance he put in, and it's like. And we saw this kind of performance away when you played away at Aston Villa. That was a very good game by Jorginho as well, yeah. But sandwiched between that, he didn't really play that many games. And some of these games as well, these crucial games, he hasn't really got a sniff, which is a bit bizarre. That was it the Polish brother that was playing centre back?
Yeah.
He's now got a chance. I saw Zinchenko get taken off for Tierney, which was the right move early, like 60-minute time.
61, yeah,
which is something that
61
should have happened against the other games that you messed up, like i.e. the Liverpool away game and even the West Ham game, to be honest. And I'm like, from the manager side, I'm like, what? It's like you've learned your lesson, but too late, big man. Like, what is this?
That's the one part of the process that we're going to have to keep on trusting that he's going to get there next season, because that he has not fixed that. Those late realizations. Even I said that the last time I was on here, I was screaming the next substitution before the goal came in. I don't know what he's out there doing. I'm not gonna start cussing Arteta or anything. I mean, he's done well, but yeah, I hope he's picking up these things, and I think maybe he is. But on the other hand, with the exception of the Zinchenko change, I think the other changes are enforced. Like Partey's had a couple of stinker games for his level, so he's had to come in with. He doesn't really trust him to play 90 minutes anymore.
But then that should have happened from a while, man. Like
before
the
City game.
Yeah, man. Definitely.
No. There's rubbish, and then there's rubbish part 2.
But even rubbish part 2,
level in rubbish.
He shouldn't have even played against Southampton. Did he play against Southampton at home?
Yes, he was playing.
Yeah,
he shouldn't have played that game because the West Ham game was horrible from Partey. He was rubbish that game.
That's what I'm saying. I mean? With Arteta, he doesn't learn. You see someone do so much rubbish, and then like before the City game, I was thinking with all the stuff Holding did, I was thinking, okay, this guy's going to roll the dice and bring in the Polish guy.
Yeah,
same team.
That's wild that you said that though. To bring in that Polish guy against them,
I know. Listen, we're talking about bringing that. We don't have a squad. We don't. The Polish guy, and
I know that. I know you ain't got a squad. I told you this from the beginning of the season. Once you get injuries, there's problems for you. Look.
Yeah. So to be honest, I know people are saying,
isn't this a bit of hindsight? Don't you think this is a bit of hindsight, Obi? Because if he had brought in the Polish guy cold into Man City, I don't think anyone would have backed that. Everyone would have questioned it. Same result would have happened, and everyone would have questioned, why did you bring him now? Why didn't you play him the game before?
But you know what it is, even with that guy, I don't think the Man City game. I think it's the games before he should have played, man. Before
this is what I'm saying. You can't. I would have expected that.
At home, even the you know what I mean. Like, I'm surprised that Holding was given that chance. Do you know what confused me was he came on at Anfield, and I don't think he played that bad to where he should never have got another chance. To where Holding was the guy. That doesn't make no sense to me. Like, you know what I mean?
To be fair to Arteta, I think it went unnoticed, but the 2 times he came on as a substitute, it kind of didn't go well. He sort of lost the ball, and it led to a goal in the 2 games he played in. It went under the radar, but that said, the Holding factor is played out. just you keep talking about Arsenal stocks. Holding owes money at the stock exchange, man. He's been borrowing to put in those stocks. He owes money.
He spent that money in Turkey, boy, because he's got one of the best hair comebacks I've ever seen.
He's spent it all on his hair, man. So yeah, the Holding, I like Holding, but we're trying to go up a level, and Holding isn't. I think next season they're going to be, hopefully there'll be some shakeups, because if we're trying to go up another level, we're going to have to bring in certain players, and then
what positions would you say then in the summer? So if you were given sign 3 players position wise, what would you sign?
The first 2 straight away will be a defender and a central striker. Right now, that's the shakeup. Well, if you get a striker in, we're going to have chats with Nketiah and Balogun. We're going to have to sit them down and have a chat. Because once the season starts, I don't want all this talk about, I should be getting more minutes and da-da-da-da-da. Just, we need to know what's going on. And all the people that have shirt numbers, we've proven that shirt numbers don't mean anything. Who's our number 10?
Does that guy even play football? Like, you know what I mean?
Smith Rowe, isn't it?
Smith Rowe. He's come back. He's been rusty. I've put it down to rust. I would like to think it's rust. But yeah, so striker, defender.
What defender? Right back or centre back? Or left back?
Centre back. Centre back, because obviously we've got Saliba and Gabriel. Then, if you want to count the Polish guy, that either right back.
Let's
see
be
why you're asking
nice.
that question.
Let's be kind to this guy.
Ben back?
Yeah, what's his name?
Let's be kind to this guy. His first name is Jacob. I'm sure we can't struggle to say
I'm going to learn his name.
I don't know his surname. I'm not going to say. But Jacob's his first name. Let's do that.
It sounds like some random Polish dude, It's like, we just picked him off a building site and just sounds mad. But man, like he's probably called Jakob or something, them man there, like
Kiwior, yeah. Let's call him Kiwior, yeah. So okay, So yeah, I'll say a central defender. I mean, if we're saying Ben White is going to stay right back. I mean, we've still got Tomiyasu. So
that's another guy.
That's really the biggest, sense, as big as loss as Saliba was, because he could have come in, played right back. If Tomiyasu was there, we wouldn't be having Holding conversations. We wouldn't be having Kiwior conversations. So,
but that's if Saliba was there, you wouldn't have this conversation.
Yes, but then Zinchenko. There's certain games that Zinchenko, he would have thought to take him off quicker because he trusts Tomiyasu for some reason more than Tierney. That side. I mean, Tomiyasu has right back locked down as a backup, but on the left, he has to think about it. But yeah, that's I think he needs to just get one person in defense and decide where they're going.
Yeah, but to be fair to him, you can't count on Tierney because that is another injury-prone Don. If he keeps Zinchenko on the bench, and trusts Tierney is gonna get injured, and he's never a small injury with him. That's why you can't trust him. So to be fair, I can sympathize him with picking Zinchenko over Tierney, because it's only a matter of time. If that man plays week after week, he's gonna pick up an injury. How much time has he been injured? He's been injured more time than he's been fit for you lot.
No, we're not saying he should start ahead of Zinchenko. He just needs to come on earlier. Yeah, there are times where you can just see, like when he brought him on in the Newcastle game. There's someone went down the side. I can't remember if it was Murphy or whoever it was.
Murphy.
I was like, if that was Zinchenko, he would have been done. 100%
Especially
guaranteed.
at that time of the game, boy, because Zinchenko
Yeah.
seems to die stamina wise as well, boy. I mean,
So because he plays 4 positions in a game,
yeah,
that's literally you see this guy suddenly he's attacking right midfield, and he's supposed to be left back. Yeah, okay. When it works really well because you got that extra man. But boy, when it doesn't work,
But it's worked more
behold
times than
those
one. Because
games.
look at the position that you're in, though.
In what sense?
Like when Zinchenko has done the whole go around the pitch, hasn't it worked?
That's what I'm saying. When it works well. But sometimes it doesn't. And defensively, he's starting to get a bit leaky. Just running around. Yeah, sometimes he gets a good tackle in, but when we're trying to hold on, I mean, Newcastle, we were up against it. I mean, people are looking at the 2-0, but really,
No, that's a hard game. That's a
No, but
hard
the thing
game.
is, they should have been clear though, because you had good opportunities to put that game to bed. You understand?
Again, that's
You
what
had-
I'm saying. I mean, if you look at what's the game we had before Newcastle, we're still doing that go to gear 3 in the second half thing. We need to get rid of that because Newcastle, they smelt blood. Luckily, Newcastle wanted to play football and they just came all out and they were better on the ball. Like, I'm nitpicking here, but when they're passing, it's almost like a second before they pass it up and the next minute they're in the final third trying to get a shot. With us, there was just that extra few seconds. I guess we were just overthinking it, but I don't want to use the L word. I don't want to say we were lucky because we did play well, but let's not. Newcastle are a good team. They're third for a reason, and that's where they should be. And
What a save from your guy though. Oof.
yeah, you see, that's what I'm saying.
That save
That could have easily gone in, and then it'll be a different game. Yeah, we beat them, but let's not start acting like, oh yeah, of course we beat them because we're done.
So when you look at the big picture, so what are we saying then? You're just this season done. You're just looking forward to next season, or are you still holding some kind of hope?
I'm holding a little hope. It's really little. It's like can't really see it, but I'm holding a little hope. I mean, I think
I've got that one candle in the storm, just
yeah. It's like I keep having to relight it. But yeah, obviously I've prepped myself for that second place spot. And even if we won the title, let's be honest, it was going to be a smash and grab kind of thing because we are the second best team. We are the second best team.
Your title, a level-headed Arsenal fan, is correct.
We are the second best team, and even if we end up winning it, we're still the second best team. But we're really close. That's the good thing. We're really close to being the best team. But one of the Man City players said, "Oh, they remind us of ourselves 5 years ago." That's a compliment / insult.
Hey, that's a compliment straight out of the pep book, boy. Yo, them man are reading, boy.
So, yeah, I think so. But let's see what happens. All those people that are saying this is a Leicester season, they must be like 25 years old or something. That they don't really know.
Boy, just chatting a couple. Leicester came from just about surviving relegation, bro. And
yeah.
So
it's. Yeah,
I mean, it's not as bad as that, but it is, rag to riches type move, though. Surely,
you're moving mad.
it was 8th place, 5th place, then all of a sudden win the league. UEFA Cup final loss in between, a light cup here and there as well, right in the early stages.
That's mad. I'm not really understanding
the FA Cup that you guys are you talking about the FA Cup?
I'm bantering.
I know. I'm returning the serve.
I'm very surprised with this banter that you're coming with, considering De Gea is a keeper, boy. I thought you would have been a lot more humble today, boy. But hey,
No, it's okay.
Yeah,
I'll
you
mute
need
up.
to relax, man.
I see the shamelessness is still there, boy. It's strong.
full effect. The shamelessness is still there, mate.
I respect it. I
So
respect it.
I mean, look, listen. What I'll remind people is that anyone. I don't understand people. If I was a supporter of another club other than City, I wouldn't really take digs at Arsenal because
You talking to?
so whatever you're saying, the team hasn't achieved that. But I'm not even boasting. I mean, I don't get it. It's just the whole thing of this rag to riches thing, for instance.
Nah, you know what? You see,
Where the
this
rags?
is this is the reason why. You see this man down here. This is the reason why.
This isn't
like
even about
Arsenal,
this
you know?
panel. It's not about this panel.
Nah.
Everywhere I see like that, people are like talking about, Arsenal, they bottled it and and these are Chelsea fans. And I'm like,
them man shouldn't be talking to
11th place. Like, why are you talking?
Those Chelsea fans shouldn't be talking to anyone this season.
No, but
at best,
Yeah, but you know what?
It's got to the stage, really. I don't want to sound conceited, but like all this talk about who's going to make top 4, for instance, obviously it's mathematically secure that we're second now. So when people struggling to get third, fourth, and start throwing stones. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Man, all right, cool.
No. See, Kuda, when whoever interrupts me when I'm going for people.
I'm just saying, why are people talking about it? I don't understand. Like, I wouldn't. It's like me talking about Champions League and look at that, they didn't achieve that. We're not on those levels this season. Right. So next season, we probably won't even make top 4. Who knows? We might not buy anyone. Liverpool are coming back. You've got Man City, all these people are coming into the game. But for this season, like that Braveheart speech, there might be one day when, or is it Lord of the Rings, where we will fade away into nothing. But
come on,
this
Obi, get them.
is not that season.
Oh, but you know what?
Man said you man are fighting down there, in the ghetto. I'll be trying to talk to the big dog.
Hey, yo. Fire starter, stop the pause. Hey, remember, you had bigger fish to fry, innit? You remember them talk there?
What fish are you talking about?
Exactly. What fish am I talking about? You ain't got no bigger fish to fry. You ain't got no fish to fry, big man. That's why I hope to God City win this league. Just because of the comments that you brought up today.
And if they do, they do.
You know what, Obi? Right? I was here. I know I put a lot of Arsenal slander, but I have to because your fans are irritating as hell, right? But I was here inside supporting Arsenal to win for this idea of Man City totally dominating the English thing. We don't want that. Man United have that. We don't want anyone else sharing that power with us. But you see statements like that when you go, just for this one season that we're making Champions League in the last 10 years. But you guys need to be down there talking to us.
This season,
you need to be easy, big man. You need to be easy.
This season alone is what I'm
By the way, can I just say, I swear this is an Arsenal fan. This is an Arsenal fan. That is an Arsenal fan. They're giving up. They're giving up on their season so much now, and now it's anything to annoying United fans. Just when I give you guys
what did I say that's wrong? What did I say that's wrong? All I'm saying is this season I don't understand why.
You see your comments. You tried to come like a battle rapper there. You tried to do some subliminal shots there. If you below us, you can't.
It's blatant. I'm just saying.
Say no more. That's why.
All I'm saying. What did I say?
What did I say?
All I said is that we're second. Are we not second? We're second.
Yeah, you get a big trophy for that. Big trophy for that. Yeah.
Let's not won the title.
I'm not saying that's a trophy. I'm just saying we're second, and that people third and below who are not in that race.
Shameless.
Shouldn't
absolutely shameless to put that.
No, I'm just saying. Look, I don't know how to put it.
But as for you, Obi, as for you, Obi, this talk of yours better not be short-lived. Because this
Well, it
arrogance,
can't be
that you've
short-lived.
this arrogance that you've
It's
just
already
shown.
short-lived. It's already short-lived because once this season's over, you reset. Innit? For this season, I'm just saying, this season were the best.
You know what? I don't even care. You know what? Have your seat.
You
No,
can't say
it's
you're
not
the best.
have you. I'm just
You
look,
can't
we're
say
talking about football. This is called. This is a football show. We're talking about the Premier League, and at the moment we're second. Okay, we just happen. I don't know how we found ourselves there. We kept winning games or whatever. We found ourselves there.
You found yourselves
look
where?
at
In
where
second?
we would come from. I know what it feels like.
Yeah, you spent majority of the season on top, didn't you not?
93%.
Yeah,
That's why people say you're bottling it. That's why they say
this
you're
is the
bottling
point I'm making. This is why I made that statement, because those little you spent a lot of top, now you're second, now you're top. Okay, but where's your team? So that's what I'm saying.
My team sorry. Okay. Oh, where's my team? Where's my team?
Because
we're top of the
that's
charts
what
when
I'm
it comes to how
saying.
many titles we won.
It's like I get what you're saying.
Don't do history. We don't want to hear history
it's not
FC
history.
here.
It's not
But
history.
no.
Facts. It's not history. It's
What was
facts.
that?
We're talking about this season, big man.
Yeah.
We're talking about
Okay,
this
sorry.
season.
This
innit?
season. Well, this season, my team has won a trophy.
We're
We didn't
talking about where are you
sacrifice
in the table,
trophies to
bro.
finish
Exactly.
second.
You can make that statement.
We didn't sacrifice our whole season for one position, then get the second position and then act cocky. Are you crazy?
I'm
Who
not
does
even
that?
acting cocky. How's this cocky? So
So did you hear what you just said?
I'm
No
not
one
trying
to talk to me
I read a
because we're
statement.
second place. You're trophyless.
Obi, don't listen to these haters, but don't listen to
I
these haters.
know.
man.
I'm just.
You're spitting
Carabao
absolute
Cup.
facts, man.
You got the
You're
Carabao
spitting-
Cup, man.
Obi, you're spitting absolute facts, blood.
That's a trophy.
How
That's a
dare
trophy.
they, blood? Do you know
What's
what I
the
mean?
trophy? What's the trophy?
Carabao Cup, isn't it?
What, did
People
you
are
win
saying,
that? Did you win
Huh?
that? Did you win?
No, man, you
Okay,
did.
I'm just asking for a
Yeah,
friend.
man,
They
you
didn't win
did.
it. They've
So
won
they've got a
their
trophy.
trophy this season is second place, and they're
I
happy
didn't.
about
I
it.
don't even know who brought up trophy. Who's talking about trophy second
But
place?
Their
I lie.
trophy.
Well, I swear we were talking about league positions. You know, these guys are now
Exactly.
just
I don't know why
No.
you're
We're
letting
talking
me
about
do
this
that.
season. That's what he said.
Okay.
Nah.
Season.
I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, he's because
I'm seeing a man talk about a team that's second, and I'm seeing
the league is
man
because
come for him
everywhere
and they're
else
battling
they
for
failed.
top
He
four.
said
in that.
this season. Cool,
This-
I'm going to
that's
talk
right.
about
That's
this
what I said.
season.
No.
Yeah,
You
because this
know what?
season
I'm the
there
one
was
that
4
said it.
trophies up for grab. Yeah, and
I'm the one
Arsenal
that
decided to
said it. You won one.
sacrifice all 4 for second place.
I know. Why are you angry at Arsenal? I don't understand. We've
Discussing
done nothing this
failures.
season. We've done nothing. You've won a trophy. So how can I offend you with my words?
We don't offend. But we're talking.
It's funny.
discussing
It's funny
failures
because
of the season.
you know what? You see when they dropped out every trophy that they were in, yeah, it was always we're top of the league. We're top of the league. We got bigger fish to fry. That's what Arsenal fans were saying.
And we didn't fry all the fish.
That's
But
right. You
some
got
people
sushi.
don't
You
have
got
fishes
sushi.
to fry.
Oh, but
You
what
got
fish?
sushi.
What fish were you man's teams frying though?
Who?
That's what I'm saying.
Frying fish. The rest of the panel, isn't it? What fish was being fried?
The
over
trophy
there?
that we won.
Hold on. What are
The
you
trophy that
talking
we
about,
won,
big
Mike?
man?
I'm just asking about fish frying.
Hold on,
innit?
one second.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
The
I was
trophy
asking
that
about
we
fish
won,
being fried. Innit?
the
That's
final
what I
that
mean.
we're in, we fried those.
Them man.
We
them
don't like.
Kuda.
We're like. We have a
Kuda.
chance of
Abbas.
winning 2 trophies.
Abbas, don't even bite big man because he knows what's been said. You understand? He's just trying to fish now. Don't bite, blood. Yo, pat down, Abbas. Don't bite, man. Don't listen to Kuda, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna address this one by one. I heard from the Man U fan, Liverpool fan.
Yeah,
You've been
run it.
vocal while I've been talking.
Yeah, that's what I have. You heard me.
Why are you so triggered, man? What's
I'm not
going
triggered
on?
because you know what? It's funny, yeah. If somehow, yeah, our season's been terrible, yeah. Our season has been terrible, yeah. But if somehow we manage to get top 4, what's the difference between Man and your season? We end up trophyless, but get the same thing. Champions League.
I've heard this question before.
I'm just asking though.
Yeah,
What's
and
the
I'll
difference?
answer.
Yeah, go on.
This is my answer. Would you want to swap if you make top 4? Let's just say you make top 4.
Yeah.
If someone hands you second place or fourth place, you're saying you'll turn it down because it's all the same.
but we're ending up with the same thing, big man. You're now trying to jump around the
I'm
question.
just asking you a question.
And I'm answering your question. You're jumping around the question now because at the end of the day, our season still ends the same, trophyless, and that's what we're playing for. We're playing to try and win.
That wasn't answering the question. Still,
no, it is answering the question because if you finish second,
it's a yes or no. It's a yes or no, blood.
If you finish second,
bro, it's a yes or no, blood.
If you finish second or fourth, you get the same damn thing.
Okay, but the question is, which one would you rather finish though?
Obviously, you'd rather finish second because it's higher.
Oh, thank you.
But you get nothing though. You don't get nothing.
Why do you want to finish second?
That's what I needed to be said, didn't it?
No, but the thing is, at the end of the day, what are you playing for? You're playing to try and challenge for the Premiership, innit? So if you finish second, it's still a failure, innit? If you don't get no trophy.
You're playing to what? What are you playing to do?
Technically,
because if you're playing you should know, Kuda. You should know.
You're playing to challenge for the title.
You're playing to try and win the title. That's what you're playing for, essentially. Yeah?
You mean on paper or literally? Arsenal Football Club. When game week 1 started, what are we playing for? What's Southampton playing for when game week 1 started?
That's the funniest thing, because like when the first week started, it's like Liverpool were playing for the title and Arsenal were hoping for top 4, and it's mad how things have turned around, how it's ended still. But yeah, we moved, isn't it?
But why are we called the failures?
You know what I mean? But then they're the failures. You know them ones. It's so mad still.
What were you playing for? What were we playing for?
Four out of 5 seasons. 4 out of 4 or 5 last seasons, these men have been finishing second to Man City, but now they're piping up and laughing at Arsenal, and that it's crazy. What I'm seeing on this pod today is absolutely insane. I ain't gonna lie.
I know you got some stocks in Arsenal. You want to hold on to them because you can't sell them no more.
Newcastle failures this season.
But can I ask?
I'm not gonna have our guests just get ambushed by 3 men. Like, someone's gonna back him. My days,
backing who, bro?
I wasn't even ambushing him. Can we just?
And you shouldn't ambush him because
Obi's the one that started this, right?
You and your gear, bro. You should
say that we were second place.
What you say?
I started it by saying we were second place. That's what triggered, man. Listen.
So are you trying to tell me, Kuda? Yeah, because now I'm addressing Kuda because he's acting like an Arsenal fan today. Yeah,
let's go. Yeah, let's go.
So you're trying to tell me that being top of the table for 92 or 96% of the season, and then now finishing second with no trophies after putting all your eggs in one basket. Yeah, after putting all your eggs in one basket, it's not shameful.
It's still better than what your team has done.
It can't be because we've won something. It can't be.
It's still better, bro.
It can't be.
You're telling me. You're telling me. Hold on. You're telling me if you finish fifth with the Carabao Cup and Arsenal finish second, you've had a better season.
But that's not the same thing. But that's whoa. Now that's not the same thing.
Now what? But your team is wobbling though. Your team is wobbling though.
That's what he's talking about.
Your team is wobbling though, isn't it?
Don't try it. Don't try and move. This man took the goalpost this way and then moved it over there. Don't try that. Let's go back.
You ain't got it verified though. It is not verified.
Any major team. No. Hold on. Any major team goes. We'll target 1, 2, 3, 4 because we all know we want Champions League football, right? Okay. Now within that parameters of 1, 2, 3, 4, if you finish second with no trophies or fourth with 2 trophies,
definitely not 2 trophies. What 2 trophies? You're gonna
I'm talking into existence, but we have one.
You know what? Yeah, hear what? Let me answer your question. Yeah, let me ask you a question. Have you ever drunk a Carabao?
Is this man all right? Sean, what is this?
I'm asking a question, bro. Have you ever drank a Carabao? You don't even know that drink, blood. You have never even seen that in your fridge. That drink has never touched your fridge, blood. That Carabao.
Instead of answering my question, you asked me a silly question about taste buds.
You have never drank a Carabao.
So
don't come here with your.
This is shameless. This is unbelievably shameless.
But we won a trophy. Shut up, man, bro. Arsenal have had a better season than you, blood. Relax, bro.
A trophy's a trophy.
No, but
if I finish second, third,
but that's what you
makes no difference.
To be honest, that's what your fans want to see. They want to see your team.
This is how I think about it. What's the name of the competition we're in? The Premier League, right? How did we fare in the Premier League competition? How did you get on in the Premier League? Abbas, I'll ask you. What did
1,
you
2,
what
3,
did you
4.
achieve
Wait. My answer
what
is
did
this.
you
Well, my answer
achieve
is
in
this.
the Premier League
No.
competition
My answer is
this
this. My answer is
season?
this. No. I'm going to give you an answer. 2, 3, and 4 all qualified for Champions League.
Do they all get the same money?
No one has ever brought up money before. Obi,
I'll tell you what they brought up.
This
I'm
is
just
a
asking,
new
do they get the
stretch.
same money?
This is
I'm
the
just saying.
this
You
is
are
Luffy
reaching.
level
Hold on,
One
hold on,
Piece
hold on.
stretch.
That
that
is
you're
a
doing
reach.
right now.
How is that a
Hold on.
stretch?
That is a reach, brother.
Yeah, since this panel wants to bring up
Why are
Arsenal
people
fans,
getting annoyed?
I like.
So-
Since
So
this
why
panel,
are
yeah,
we calling it 2, 3, 4? We might as well just call it first champions, and then
the rest.
the two. You just call it
Realistically speaking, in the history books,
runner-ups, and then you have fifth place.
realistically speaking, in the history books, and Sean, this is not a dig on you. No one remembers second place. No one even cares for third or fourth, unless they
that's
have
true.
something else.
They
Unless they
definitely
have
don't
something else
remember
to go
fourth.
with them, right? Like a trophy of some sort. Because when
know
at the
what's
end
funny,
of the
yeah?
season, happens, they put Man City won the Premier League, someone won the FA Cup, someone won the Champions League, someone won Europa League, someone won Carabao Cup. If your name is not listed in that list, you ain't.
No.
I don't know about no Carabao Cup.
Yeah, they don't really talk about
I don't know what
They
that
always
drink is,
put
man.
that.
I've
They
never
always
drank
put
that in my
that.
life.
And it's funny.
FA Cup, yes.
You know why I
You know
laugh
what?
about this here? Now I got a smile on my face because these same Arsenal fans, when they won it, were happy about winning it.
What?
That's
what,
why they
Carabao
reach
Cup
it, bro.
or
Or
FA
is it
Cup.
FA Cup, whatever will come.
Yeah, exactly.
FA Cup,
FA Cup.
Cup.
A real cup, blood. A cup that we know.
No
Not
one.
some random energy drink, blood. Allow that, blood.
Oh,
Don't come with this
Carabao
Carabao.
Cup.
You have never bought a Carabao in your life, bro. Lie it, bro. Stop
Man
bringing this
City
up.
have won it.
And the funniest
United
thing,
have
yeah,
won it.
is
Liverpool
you
have
United
won it.
fans.
Chelsea have won it. It's
No.
definitely a real trophy. Don't try and belittle a trophy because you ain't won it.
Relax, big man. Yeah,
You know what you say? This is what Arsenal doing. They're trying to belittle the Premier League. Oh, we didn't
How
really
am I
want to win it.
belittling-
We've just been
You're
there for
belittling the
90% of
Premier
the whole
League.
season.
Okay,
Yes,
since
exactly.
hold on. Since you man like to bring up what Arsenal fans are doing, yeah, even stuff that Obi's not even saying, yeah. Let's bring up what your fans were saying, yeah. What happened to the title charge though? Because I swear you man are watching Man City's results and Arsenal results at some point. What happened to your title challenge? And don't do that face, bro, because you man said you were in the title race. Yeah,
We had a moment of madness, and we believe
moment of
we're in
madness.
the
That's what we
title
call it
race.
now, yeah.
But you know, generally speaking,
How do you go, yeah, from title charge to bottling top four?
wait, we haven't
And got the
bottled top four.
audacity
We're still in top four now.
Bro, you're bottling it, bro.
How are we?
You are quaking
So
in
hold
your
on a
boots
second.
right
Let
now.
me get this straight. You're going to use the word bottle for top four, but not for
Yes.
Arsenal being top of
No.
the table.
No, I'm not.
How are we in this conversation again?
No. This is
This obsession with
disgraceful.
Arsenal is
Kudos.
disturbing.
I am.
You need
Listen,
therapy.
Kudos. At this point, yeah, I am ashamed to be in a podcast with you. How dare you say we bottle top four when we're still in it, but Arsenal haven't bottled the league?
You're
that
bottling
they've
it,
been
bro.
leading for
The
90
league,
this is shameless.
You can
Shameless.
you can see the mighty Reds behind you, boy, and you're starting to quake in your boots, blood. You know what I mean?
Didn't Arsenal do the same thing with Man City?
Hmm?
You saw Man City were behind you and coming up, and then all of a sudden you went, you know what? We don't.
Arsenal.
We're just gonna draw
Arsenal
3
bottled
games
top four,
and lose
bro.
to them.
Arsenal have got top four solidified, bro. They got second
No,
solidified.
don't.
Bro.
Yeah, no, but what he's saying is what Abbas is saying.
I don't care what he's saying, blood. I got my drink.
No,
Facts
I don't
don't
care.
matter.
No,
Facts don't matter.
It don't matter what he's
you
saying.
know what, big man thing. I'm backing Abbas because at the end of the day, weren't they 10 points clear at one point though as well?
Okay, good
12,
question.
wasn't it?
That's
I'm
right.
sorry, I'm just asking.
We were
No, I'm
10
just asking
points
for
clear.
When Liverpool going for a treble,
let me answer
last
that.
season,
Let me
I mean,
answer
what-
that. This
we
is
can all
why I
talk about
made
what was
this-
happening before, blood.
Look at this reach he's just done.
This is
Since we had to bring up what people were going for before, blood. You know what I mean? Certain man were going for quadruples.
So you want to go back to the past? You want to go back to the past?
We
You want to go back to the past because you
go
told
back to the
Abbas
past.
don't bring up the past, but now what? We want to go back to last
Oh, in
season,
that
do
case,
we?
let me bring up a pass. Sorry, let me bring up a pass.
No, you see,
Arsenal, the only team.
okay.
No,
we don't
sorry,
want to
sorry,
do
I'm
that
bringing
now.
it up now.
Oh,
Arsenal,
no, I'm
okay,
going to turn
okay,
to historians
to be
now. Yeah.
leading-
Oh, here we
to
go.
be
Here we
leading
go.
the Premier
Here we
League
go.
in March and then lose it by the end of the season. Arsenal, the only team that have done it. Do you know how many times they've done it? 3 times, a treble. If this season they don't win it this season. They're the only team in history to be leading the Premier League by March and then lose it at the end of the season. That's Arsenal's. That's
And they're
Arsenal's
still
heritage.
finishing above your team, so I don't know why your
Arsenal's
voice is so loud.
heritage. My
Okay,
friend.
all right. Did they have the Man City in those other seasons?
No, they had a Man United. You know,
Okay.
that's why we have the most trophies. The most trophies when it comes to
This is
titles.
you know, Abbas, you know, when you lot start bringing up the trophies and that shows you're hurting, and I don't want you to hurt, man.
No, them was there.
You know the man there just said,
I don't
don't
want
go
you
to the
hurt,
past.
because I know what that
Abbas,
feels
don't go
like.
to the past,
Imagine,
yeah?
you imagine
But
the
then
shamelessness
now-
I've heard
Now
here.
you want to go to the past. It's a problem now. All right, Chris, say no more.
That's what I'm saying. This is why
Don't
I made
worry,
the
mate.
statement.
You bring up the
This is
past
why I
when you
made
want
the
to bring it
statement.
up, mate. Go on,
People, I don't, you know, all these attacks, all we did wrong was come second. Look at all the
I
emotion.
cannot believe this man is
Then
stuck.
these man
He's not the one that started his onslaught.
what did you do 2 seasons ago? Why didn't you win the Champions League?
These man turn into historians and accountants and that. You know what I mean? When it comes to
That's because we have the history to fall back on. That's why. That's why you when clubs don't have history to fall back on, they don't talk about it. Yeah? When you're a little man club and all you've got is like 3 trophies in your history, of course you're not going to go back to your history and say, "Oh, well, look at what we won last year." It's 3 trophies. We've got another 16 of those somewhere.
What did you win last year?
Say this again. All I was trying to say is this season, this show had titles. It had De Gea hands Liverpool top 4. It wasn't like the history of the Premier League. Okay, I came on here.
Obi, you know what?
Not even this season. This week. Okay, this is a weekly show.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay, and you've changed
a weekly show. Man are doing
show.
mathematics. You know, they've been top for 93.6% of the season.
I did not make up them stats. No, neither did Abbas. Them stats were made public knowledge. Yeah, so.
So you should be saying, you know, well done, Arsenal. You know, you beat the odds, and you made it to second place. You know. We slipped up. We would have prevented you doing that, but we slipped up.
The odds. Okay, so that means it's a fluke then.
It's what?
It's a fluke then, right?
No, that's not what beat the odds mean all the time. Sometimes it's going to be a fluke, and sometimes you make it happen.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right.
Like,
so,
was it a fluke that Brighton beat you guys?
And a 99th minute, yeah. I would say so.
Well, how was that lucky? They won a penalty and they scored it. Just because it happened towards the end of the game.
The game should have been done by then.
Yeah.
You're talking about the game before this.
Was it a fluke that you beat them on penalties for the FA Cup semi-final?
It was a tight game.
Now we're going back.
It was a tight game. You see?
So we
see
can
how
go
the
back
narrative changes?
We can go back now.
Same thing, huh?
You want to go back now?
Back to where? What again? I'm not. Listen,
Obi, I don't know why you're trying to reason with these man, yeah? Because these man,
I'm trying to expose them.
This is who you're speaking to, you know. This is who you're speaking to. You're speaking to the nastiest haters of Arsenal I've ever seen in my life, bro. This is who you're speaking to. You're never gonna get your point across either. Like I'm telling you, bro. You might as well speak to a tree, big man.
Do you know what the worst thing is? The worst thing about this here is that, as I said, I wanted it to be a tight race. And then I told you after a while, I said, you know what? I actually rather have Arsenal win than Man City. But you see, now we've had this discussion. I don't care who wins. Yeah? Now I'm hating everyone because this is what you do. You had a little bit of my support, a little bit of hope in me. Throw that, bun that.
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. It's just...
All right, Obi, quick question for you. Yeah?
Yes.
You see how the season's gone this season? You see how your season's gone this season? What do you expect for next season? If, like, because obviously mathematically you could still win the league. It's a possibility still. But where would you see yourself next season?
You mean position-wise? Or just how would the season go? Next season's going to be wild. I think even Chelsea, you know, despite the fact that they'll probably finish 12th, you'd like to think that, you know, they're going to be back in the game. I mean, you know, City's first season, they weren't gelling. You know, they brought in Robinho and all the rest of them. So it's going to be wild. You're going to have Chelsea, Newcastle, Man U, Man City, Liverpool. That's 5 people. Us, 6 people. You might. Mate, trying to say Tottenham. That's why my Tottenham. Yeah,
I wouldn't say that.
but I wouldn't. Yeah, but in all seriousness, I don't know about Tottenham right now because
Do you know what?
I'm almost certain Kane's leaving.
Yeah, but I wouldn't write off even possibly Aston Villa as well. You know, depending on how the
they're
summer goes. I
outside
don't know.
chances. Aston Villa,
Yeah.
Brighton. I know Brighton. I don't know what happened this week, but Brighton. So it's gonna be mad. All this week and now, because of eyes on us, we're not gonna be creep to no second place because when the season started, people were like Ray Parler in us, like it's only Arsenal, and they only won because this that. By the time they realized what was happening, half the season was done, and we were second or even top. So next season, they're not gonna let this happen again, especially if we somehow win the league this season. This is not gonna happen again under none of these teams' watch. So it's gonna be a mad season next season. We'll be lucky. I'm saying this. We'll be lucky to make top 4, and so would Man U, and so will.
I don't know why you're pushing up your face like that, bro.
It's because it's going to be tough. It's going to be tougher than it was this season. So, if Liverpool, you can come back all you want, but you've got a lot more people to fight now. So does everybody. So it's going to be a mad season.
What are you talking about?
There's a new top 6 forming. And we've got some of them locked down and some are new people coming onto the scene.
Yeah, Liverpool are coming back with a vengeance next season. So you can almost write them in there. You know what I mean? So that's one less spot. Who knows what United are saying? I don't know. I don't know with United, boy. I don't know if maybe it just hinges on this Qatar thing because.
Nah, I don't think they're gonna have like the same like wobbly away form that they're gonna have. They're gonna have money to spend. Yeah,
they have to improve that away form because that away form
it's diabolical.
Bro, he's so bad. I'm surprised we're still in the top 4.
It's mad. But anyway, Obi, man, that was
I was entertaining, Obi. Almost forgot how long
cameo, boy. You know what I mean?
Don't worry, Obi. We're locked in now, big man. It's cool. Yeah.
All I'm saying is this season,
mate. That's it. I don't care what you say no more.
Yeah, you might spank us next season, but this season that's not gonna happen, and you're gonna have to accept that.
That's okay.
And I love you guys.
So long as we was part of the downfall, I don't mind. I love that. Let's go. Nice to have you again, Obi. It's all good, boy.
As long as my beef is as long as Tottenham are if they're out of Europa, that's all I care about. So Tottenham I wish you guys all well. Just come on up.
You shouldn't even worry about Tottenham, bro. Yeah. They're their own enemy, boy. Them man, they're playing against themselves.
Yep, they're man to the side.
Wait a Obi, man. Peace, brother. Peace. Easy. Oh my days. Oh,
I'm still disgusted looking at Kuda, you know. Some of the things he was saying. Man said, I got my stocks for life. I'm gonna have to defend it to the end.
Don't worry,
bro. Like I said, boy, agendas must agenda, you know, like that. But anyways, boy, well overdue, boy. Well, we have gone 1 hour and 53 minutes. That's the end of the thing, bro. You know what I mean? We'll catch you guys again next week, man. Peace.
All right. Adios.
Bye.